Hey y'all, and we back, y'all. We back. How did Summer Wells disappear from the basement? Now, 5-year-old Summer Wells, y'all, she disappeared from her home in Roverville, Tennessee, June the 15th, 2021, y'all, which is not that far, no, long ago. She was last seen by her brothers going inside their house on Bean Hill Road to play in the basement. After helping her mother and grandmother with gardening, and her family reported her missing later that evening. Mm, suspicious, right? So, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is still looking for her. So, if you got any information on this baby, please call 1-800 TBI FIND 1-800-824-3463. And it's not too late, y'all. She's still young. She's 5, and when she went missing, and she should be 9 years old now. So if you know anything about this case, please get in touch with Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Now let's walk through the interview room YouTube that presented this to Nancy. Nancy, okay.
I went there to Hawkins County and met with Candace, and we talked for a little while about the disappearance of her child, Summer. And because my background and expertise is in missing children, I was able to create a relationship with her and a relationship of trust. And she took me down to the water hole where they were. She took me up to the house where they lived. And my intent purely was to help her and help the family identify if this in fact was an abduction or if there was other circumstances that were taking place that would cause suspicion and help them find Summer.
So, Chris McDonough, when you go to the scene, good gravy, they do look like hoarders. What did you learn?
Well, the first thing I discovered when Candace and I were down at the water hole talking initially, and that's Candace right there, Nancy, in the shot going into that. Um, it's behind a table, almost like a bar of some sort in their living room, and it's really a crawl space into the basement. And so when I was first talking to her at the water hole, I could tell she was carrying a tremendous amount of weight. Obviously, so being a mother of a child who's missing. But when I got back to her house, I was shocked at the circumstances in relationship to the living conditions.
Okay, I think we're showing Summer's bedroom right now, and that's underground.
Yes, I mean, if you can believe this, Nancy, if you saw how we got into this area here, you had to go through, this crawl space, and it was very narrow. It was very, in my opinion, if somebody would have fallen down that, and that was one of the thoughts that I had, could this have been an accident where she fell down, and, now the family feels that they're stuck in a circumstance that maybe there's other things behind the scenes, which I wasn't aware of at that time. And, maybe they wanted to help, but couldn't. They couldn't think fast enough, for lack of a better term. But when you get down to that basement there, you'll notice the windows. Look at the windows in there next to her bed. I mean, they've got aluminum on them, and it's reflective. And then to the room next door is her parents' room, and then there's an exterior door. At the time, though, was blocked by a couch when she went missing. So I started to really question about how a 5-year-old goes down into the basement, and that was the last environment she was ever seen, and just vanished.
Y'all, what do y'all think about that underground bedroom? That underground bedroom, y'all. How did Summer Wells disappear from the basement. And then I didn't need to change it. How did she disappear from the underground, her underground bedroom? Because it's no way out. It's one way in and one way out. And if you're not watching a 5 year old can be here, can be there. You have to watch kids. So she left little kids to watch a little kid. You know what I mean? The mom left the little kid watching the little kid. Tell me what y'all think about this, okay?